Good morning everyone. Today I will tell you about the meninges of the brain as well as the spinal cord. There are mainly three meninges which are present. That one is the dura mater, and second is the arachnoid mater, and third one is the pia mater. And our brain, we know that this is our brain, and this is mainly covered by the cranium, and we know that our cranium is made up of 8 cranial bones. 8 cranial bones. Here is the section of the meninges. Yeah, this one is the hair, and this one is our skull, in which cranium is present, and that 8 cranial bones is also present. And here is the just below the skull, that one first dura mater is present, and then some spaces are there which we discuss in the later slide. And then arachnoid layer is present, then here is some spaces are present, and then we are coming to the next meninges, that is the pia mater. Mainly the section of the here is the skull bone is present, and epidural space which are present just above the dura mater, but it is not mainly found in the brain, it is mainly you can see in the spinal cord, not in the brain, because in the brain, skull and the dura mater, there is no space. You can see this epidural space in the spinal cord. And just below the dura mater, here is one space that is known as the subdural space. The next meninges, second meninges, which is known as the arachnoid mater. And just below the arachnoid mater, one space is present. This one, yellow one, that is known as the subarachnoid space. And then pia mater, that is the innermost meninges, which is the third meninges of the brain. So basically, if we telling about the brain, there are three meninges. And two spaces, with two spaces. One is the subdural and second one is the subarachnoid space. But if we are talking about the spinal cord, there are three meninges, but also three spaces present between the meninges. One is the epidural, and second is this subdural as well as the subarachnoid. This is the basic summary of the meninges and the spaces which are present in between the brain. Now before going to the parts of the brain, we are discuss one more thing, that is in fishes. Only one meninges is present, that is pia mater. If we are talking about the amphibians, birds and reptiles, there are two meninges are present. One is the dura mater, and the second one is the pia arachnoid. Mater. That means in this amphibians, reptiles and birds में जो pia mater and arachnoid mater होते हैं, they are fuses. And as you know, in the mammals, three meninges are present: dura mater, arachnoid and pia mater. Now we are coming to the brain of the parts of the brain. As you know, there are mainly three parts. One is the forebrain, that is known as prosencephalon. Okay. And now we are coming to the midbrain, is known as mesencephalon. Okay. And hindbrain, that is known as this is the hindbrain, and this is known as rhombencephalon. The first one is the forebrain, that is known as prosencephalon. Second is the midbrain, that is also known as mesencephalon, and third one is the hindbrain, that is known as the rhombencephalon. Now we are coming to the forebrain. Here is the parts of the forebrain. One is the cerebrum, thalamus, hypothalamus. Actually, this is the part of the diencephalon. In the diencephalon, one is the epithalamus, second is the thalamus, and third one is the hypothalamus. These are the part of the diencephalon, and here is only shows two types of thalamus structure, but actually there are three types of epithalamus, thalamus and the hypothalamus. Structures are present. जनरली द epithalamus, जो epithalamus होता है वो रूफ ऑफ दी आपका डायनसेफ्लॉन बनाता है. थैलेमस जो होता है दैट इज द मेक दी लेटरल वॉल ऑफ द डायनसेफ्लॉन, और जो हाइपोथैलेमस होता है इट विल फॉर्म द फ्लोर ऑफ द. इन द मिड ब्रेन two structure is present. One is the serous cerebri, and next in the corpora quadrigemina. In which four optic lobes are present. In the next one is the hind brain, that is also known as the metencephalon, and there is the structure of the pons, medulla oblongata, cerebellum. These are the structure and parts of the brain. आज के लिए बस इतना ही. वीडियो अच्छी लगे तो वीडियो को लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें. थैंक यू.